Yeehaw! In the vast expanse of comedy films, there exists a gem that reaches new heights of hilarity and absurdity. Hot Shots, a comedic masterpiece from the brilliant mind of Jim Abraham, takes flight as a side-splitting spoof of the classic movie
Top Gun? Yes, sir. God help us.
with Charlie Sheen leading the charge as the lovably unstable fighter pilot, Topper Harley.
All right. Jazz, the big guy. All right, man. Let's see. Scooter, how you doing? Stop it, main man.
This film delivers non-stop laughs from takeoff to landing.
Where the hell are you? What is your location? You're off of radar. Repeat, you're off of radar. What is your location?
Hot Shots takes pleasure in spoofing not only Top Gun, but also other iconic films like Superman and Gone with the Wind. It's a comedic buffet that caters to the diverse palates of movie enthusiasts. Each parody scene is crafted with meticulous attention to detail, ensuring that no reference goes unnoticed. The sheer audacity and cleverness of these spoofs make the movie a treasure trove of pop culture jokes that will leave you chuckling in disbelief.
Don't look.
In the role of Topper Harley, Charlie Sheen demonstrates his comedic prowess and infectious energy. With his devil-may-care attitude and perfect hair, Sheen effortlessly captures the essence of the iconic Maverick from Top Gun.
Who's the best?
Topper Harley's character is a masterclass in comedic timing as Sheen embraces the unstable nature of his fighter-pilot persona. From failed maneuvers to comical mishaps, Sheen's portrayal never fails to elicit genuine laughter. No comedic film is complete without a stellar supporting cast, and Hot Shots delivers in spades. Lloyd Bridges shines as the clueless and bumbling Admiral Thomas Benson.
Admiral Benson! Really? That's my name too!
Bridges skillfully navigates the fine line between incompetence and comedic gold, leaving the audience in stitches with his bewildered expressions and impeccable comedic timing. The chemistry between Sheen and Bridges is electric, creating a dynamic duo that propels the film's comedic engine to greater heights.
Jumping Jesus, they're back. Take cover, people! Take cover!
If you're a fan of puns, then Hot Shots is your ticket to comedy heaven. The movie is a veritable playground of wordplay with puns sprinkled throughout like comedic confetti. These puns hit you when you least expect it, leaving you groaning and giggling simultaneously.
Isn't this Henry Alva Pfaffenbach? My mother was a Pfaffenbach.
Not Doreen Pfaffenbach. From Minnesota?
Yeah.
Then we're cousins. We used to spend our summers in Eagle River.
Eagle River?
Whether it's a play on words related to aviation or a clever twist on pop culture references, the puns in Hot Shots never fail to tickle the funny bone.
Which one do you shoot?
Duck, sir. Are you all right, sir?
Of course I'm all right. Why? What have you heard?
Hot Shots manages to maintain a fast-paced plot despite the continuous spoofing and comedic interludes. The film cleverly weaves a story around Topper Harley's mission to destroy the Iraqi dictator's nuclear plants. While the humor takes center stage, the characters remain committed to their missions with deadpan seriousness. This delightful juxtaposition of absurdity and dedication adds an extra layer of hilarity to the already uproarious proceedings. Hot Shots is a masterclass in comedic timing and clever humor. The film embraces a wide range of comedic techniques, from visual gags and slapstick to witty one-liners and absurd situations.
Oh, there's one more thing. Never mind, I'll get that. It's probably for me.
The timing of the jokes is impeccable. The script is filled with clever wordplay and puns that add an extra layer of amusement to the already hilarious scenes. Underneath its comedic facade, Hot Shots also cleverly incorporates elements of social commentary. The film satirizes the military culture and the hero worship associated with it. It pokes fun at the exaggerated machismo and the glorification of war, highlighting the absurdity of it all. By using humor as a tool, the film manages to deliver its message in a lighthearted yet thought-provoking manner. Ultimately, the primary goal of Hot Shots is to provide pure entertainment and escapism. It succeeds effortlessly in this regard. The film's fast-paced plot keeps the audience engaged, and the constant barrage of jokes ensures that there is never a dull moment. The combination of physical comedy, clever writing, and charismatic performances creates an irresistible formula for laughter.
Now this is gonna hurt. Oh! Nurse, give me 15 cc's of morphine, quickly.
You think you can save him?
Can't be sure. I'm not a very good doctor.
Hot Shots has left an indelible mark on the comedy genre. It paved the way for other successful spoof films, influencing a whole generation of comedic filmmakers. Its impact can be seen in subsequent movies that embraced a similar style of humor, such as the Scary Movie franchise. Hot Shots remains a timeless comedy that continues to entertain audiences even decades after its release. In the vast realm of comedy, Hot Shots soars to new heights of laughter and absurdity. With its spot-on spoof, stellar performances, and pun-filled humor, this film is a comedic feast for the senses. Charlie Sheen's portrayal of the lovably unstable Topper Harley and Lloyd Bridges' clueless brilliance as Admiral Thomas Benson create an unforgettable comedic dynamic. Hot Shots will have you laughing until your cheeks hurt and leave you yearning for more. It's a must-watch comedy classic that will continue to delight audiences for generations to come. So buckle up, prepare for takeoff, and get ready to soar into a world of laughter and puns with Hot Shots.
Sir, there are 6 of them. Bearing 215, range 150 miles. My God, a dozen more of them.
It's locked from the inside.
No! Damn it! We're gonna die! We're all gonna die! Get a hold of yourself, man! Blow it!
It's not our property.
Do it! Do it!
Hot Shots, Part Deux, released in 1993, is a comedy film directed by Jim Abrahams and starring Charlie Sheen, intended as a follow-up to the successful original film Hot Shots. It aimed to continue the tradition of delivering a relentless stream of sophomoric gags. However, despite its best intentions, the film falls short of capturing the comedic brilliance exhibited by the team of David Zucker, Jim Abrahams, and Jerry Zucker, collectively known as Zaz, in their previous works like Airplane and the first Hot Shots installment. One of the main issues with Hot Shot Part Deux lies in its choice of parody subjects. The film primarily sets its sights on action films, particularly the Rambo series and its associated tropes. However, the movie struggles to bring anything fresh or original to the table.
Which one of you is Michelle Huddleston?
By 1993, the pop paramilitarism of the 1980s had already been deflated, making the targets of the parody feel outdated and lacking in novelty. Audiences had already seen countless satires on the macho bravado and explosive action sequences featured in those films. Furthermore, the comedic impact of Hot Shots Part Deux is hindered by the ever-changing nature of topical humor. The film opens with a slapstick portrayal of Saddam Hussein, which might have elicited some laughs at the time of its release. However, as time passes, parodies of political figures and events tend to lose their bite and relevancy. In the context of today's fast-paced media landscape, where news cycles are shorter and cultural references become dated quickly, the film's jokes feel stale and fail to resonate with modern audiences.
Privately, aides marveled at his spirit as he performed his usual morning routine by milking the White House goats and finishing a second helping of grapefruit and cream corn.
Another factor contributing to the film's shortcomings is the characterization of its protagonist, Topper Harley, portrayed by Charlie Sheen. Sheen's performance maintains a stoic super guy facade throughout the film, with only sporadic glimpses of a daffy and effeminate side. While Sheen fully embraces the absurdity of his role, the script and direction fail to fully explore and develop Topper into a truly warped straight arrow character, like Leslie Nielsen's iconic Frank Drebin from the Naked Gun films. As a result, the comedic potential of the film is not fully realized, leaving audiences yearning for a more memorable and zany protagonist. Hot Shots Part Deux struggles to strike the right balance between comedy and action. While it aims to parody explosive action sequences, the film often gets lost in its own spectacle. Gags are tossed in the bomb blasts and amid deafening machine.
Hook up!
Gunfire making it challenging for audiences to focus on the humor amidst the chaos. This constant barrage of action diminishes the impact of the jokes and undermines the overall comedic experience. The film fails to find the delicate equilibrium between parody and imitation, leaving audiences longing for a more refined and cleverly executed approach.
I've been waiting for you, oh big one. We meet at last. The circle is complete.
When reflecting on the film's critical reception, it becomes evident that it fell short of its predecessor's success. While some critics appreciated its occasional moments of inspired humor and the dedication of its cast, many found the film lacking in originality and comedic depth. Hot Shots. Part Dux is a few moments of manic inspiration, and it provokes just enough chuckles so that you don't feel cheated. Mostly, though, it's a soggy, underdone affair. Furthermore, the cast of Hot Shots, Part Deux, including notable comedic actors like Lloyd Bridges, Valeria Golino, and Rowan Atkinson, brings a certain level of charm to the film. However, even their talents cannot fully elevate the material. Critics often praise the cast's efforts and their commitment to the film's zany humor, but acknowledge that the weak script and lackluster direction limited their ability to shine. The choice of parody subjects in Hot Shots. Part Deux may have been more effective during the time of its release. In the early 1990s, the political and cultural landscape still bore the influence of the 1980s, which made the film's targets more relevant and ripe for parody. However, as time passed, the pop paramilitarism and the political figures the film aimed to satirize lost their prominence and cultural impact, rendering the jokes and parodies less effective and timely.
What? Told you. Warned you twice.
Additionally, the fast-paced nature of media consumption and the internet age have contributed to the diminishing shelf life of topical humor. News cycles move quickly, and cultural references become dated almost overnight. What might have been considered a sharp and timely parody in the early 1990s may now feel outdated and disconnected from the current cultural zeitgeist. This further hampers the ability of Hot Shots to resonate with modern audiences. Despite its flaws, Hot Shots Part Deux remains an important entry in the spoof comedy genre. It serves as a reminder of the challenges faced by filmmakers when attempting to create successful parodies. Comedy is highly subjective, and what may have worked during a specific period may not have the same impact years later. The film's inability to sustain the comedic brilliance exhibited by the Zaz team in their previous works is a testament to the difficulties in replicating the same level of wit and cleverness consistently. In conclusion, Hot Shots Part Deux falls short of capturing the comedic brilliance of its predecessor and the films from the Zaz team. Its choice of parody subjects feels outdated, lacking in originality, and fails to resonate with modern audiences. The fleeting nature of topical humor further diminishes the film's comedic impact over time. Additionally, the underdeveloped characterization of Topper Harley and the unbalanced mix of comedy and action detract from the overall experience. While the film may offer occasional laughs, it ultimately fails to deliver the sharp wit and cleverness that audiences had come to expect from Zaz. Nonetheless, it serves as a reminder of the challenges faced by filmmakers in creating enduring and timeless comedic works.
You give Uncle Topper a nice big blow.